Hello everybody and welcome to What's Dana Coloring Today. I have 3 books here, so we have a few things to do, but I hope that you all are doing well. It is a beautiful sunny day today, Sunday already. The weekend's gonna fly by like normal. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend and we can just jump in. I don't have a lot to talk about, so yeah, we'll just see how it goes. All right, we're going to work in Magical Earth first. This is one of my top 20 to complete. Sorry, I'm having messages here on my phone. Let me switch to Stitch so that it's not distracting. Okay. Magical Earth, sorry, by Joseph Kattenbang. It's a mythographic. This is, like I said, one of my top 20, and I've had a WIP since March in here. It was a buddy color with my sister. And I wanted to color this page and have all of these blossoms be actual shamrocks for St. Patrick's Day. And I got it based with alcohol marker in the places I wanted to use alcohol marker, and that's as far as I had gotten for ever. But I want to finish this month, and so I figured out a combination of the greens I want to do. So I'm going to do some of the shamrocks with you guys today, and we will go from there. So let me zoom in. All right, so with all of the books that I'm using today, I only have one pencil set. I'm just making it easy. 2 of the books I'm using Prismacolor pencils. And then the last book we're going to just be doing the background. So we're just going to be using some chalk pastels. So let's get into this. I'm going to be using, like I said, Prismas. A wide range of Prismas, including black, a couple dark greens and light green, and here we go. So, yeah, I have a question actually for you guys. So aside from, I mean, everybody knows kind of what in general everyone's favorite pages or videos to watch are, right? Which is finished pages and plans, and some like to watch hauls. I get that, I know that, but if there are any other types of videos that you would like to see, or that you enjoy watching, I would love to hear. I need some ideas. I want to try to get some more videos out here soon, and I have my color along coming up tomorrow, but I have kind of a stalemate going on in the next couple weeks until the end of the month, so I need some ideas. So if you have any, go ahead and leave those in the comments if you would. That would be amazing. We are doing well, trucking along here at my house. I didn't have a strong start for coloring, so to speak, this month. I've only gotten 2 pages finished so far. But I have a lot of the ones I want to color started, whether it be like an alcohol base or, you know, the start of something on the page. It started. Sorry, but anyways, nothing else is finished yet, and we are working on some of those together today. What else? remind you all again about my hashtags. I'll pop those on the screen. We don't have to talk about it, but they're going to be on the screen for a minute. My birthday is this month, so if you could color a Rita Berman or a Diane DeFore or a Stitch page, that would be amazing. I would love to see them. I would really love to see that. It would be really awesome. I can't believe it's my birthday month already. We don't have anything major planned as far as like vacations this year. I'm sure we're gonna go out on the sand dunes, like we always do. We'll probably go visit my parents. They live about 5 hours away from us in a very much so drier climate. It gets warmer and stuff where they're at. So it'll be fun. And they have actual trails and stuff for ATVs and things up there too, where they're at. So maybe we'll take our toys too. But yeah, my mom came over yesterday and she's in town just until this afternoon actually, so she had a quick trip, but I was able to spend a few hours with her yesterday and that was amazing. It was fun to see her and spend some time with her. I'm glad that got to happen. I kind of forgot about the center here, didn't I? A little bit. There we go. Just switching back and forth here like I always do. I've been planning out the color along, which is in Mein Reis durch Afrika by Rita Berman. We're gonna be doing the flamingo, and that'll be a fun page to color, so I'm excited about that. Hopefully it won't be too many parts. We'll see. I am not promising anything. Oh my. Anyway. Oh, I'm going to get my brush thingy because I'm going to end up smearing Prismacolor all over the page. There we go. I think this is going to look awesome. Get some, I'm not really happy with this one that I did first. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen, but there's a little bit of tooth that's fighting me a little bit here on this. I don't know if it's just the way this paper reacts to Prismas, which is odd because usually you just smoosh the color on and it works. That's one great thing about Prismas. But it's kind of fighting me a little bit. Not bad, but just a little bit. But I think it's going to look fantabulous when it's all said and done. I have yet to figure out what color I'm going to do the water, because the alcohol marker I chose for the sky is like a purplish gray. I don't know how well you can see that color true to form on the screen, but so maybe the ultramarine colors in the Prismas will work. We shall see. I have to make decisions. I'm sometimes very indecisive, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know how I'm going to do the center of these here, but right here. I think I'll just go around in black and then work that out. Okay. I'm always so nervous to use black, but when I do, it always looks so striking just because it's such a range, you know what I mean? I always end up going not dark enough, I think, for my darkest colors a lot of times. And now I'm realizing why Shelley does what she does. From Shell's coloring journey is the person I'm talking about, and how, because she always goes to such depths in color, and I see why, because it's just so striking when you use the darker colors like that. But yeah. I guess I could do, oh, you know what? I thought of another video to do. Haha! At least there's another one in my brain now for next week. I know what I can do. But I would really love your suggestions, you guys, if you have any. Please share something you would like to see. But yeah. Okay. Trying to think what else to talk about. I really don't. When there's not much that has happened in a week, it's really hard to come up with something to say. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go back over that. A little bit because of the tooth. It's gonna be pretty, I think. I think. We'll just finish this clover and we'll move on. Since I've already been rambling for 15 minutes. I don't know how on earth I'm such a slow colorist. I really wish that I was a little faster. I would love to get more pages done in a month, but who knows? We have some interesting things happening with our business that could possibly change a lot of things. So I might have more time later, maybe. Don't know. We'll see. But yeah, fun stuff. Careful not to make it too black. You guys should be very proud of me. I sharpened all my pencils before I hit record. All of them, not just a few or none at all. I actually sharpened the pencils before. I was so proud of myself. Generally, I forget that step before I start. Worked on a stitch page yesterday. It's coming along, not quite done, but I'm going to put that in my birthday hashtag. So that'll be fun. And we're doing a Rita Berman for our color along, so that'll work for my hashtag too. Haha. And I actually finished a Diane DeFore too that I haven't posted in Instagram yet, so I can use that one too. Sweet. What are you guys working on? What are you planning on coloring this month? Your usual artist, something new? Not coloring at all because you have vacations planned? Tell me all the things. A little more dark on this one than I kind of wanted, but actually that looks pretty good, so maybe I'll add some everywhere else too. That one's not wanting to smoosh very well. Not very well at all. No smooshing, it says. There we go, you guys. So that's going to be everywhere. All the clover anyways and things. For this page, I'm going to continue to work on that this month. And that was in Magical Earth, one of my favorite mythographics. That's why it's in my top 20. Although his new one, Joseph Kattenbing's new one, The Wild Summers, I really like. So it might be swapping into my top 20 from something else. I'm not sure. I might be changing my top 20 up a little bit. We'll see. But that's some work done in there. And now I'm going to grab my page I've been working on in Fairy Celebrations by Clara Markova. Sorry, I'm just going to stay zoomed in if that's okay with you. And I did get my 2 coats of Neocolor 2s on the background. I haven't done any stars or anything yet because this is a nighttime sky, but what I am going to work on today is this bow right here. And I have Prismas again, quite a few, and we're going pink. There will be lots of pink on this page. Let's see here. Let me move some things around a little bit. Cover up my smudges of Neocolor. Whoops. Whoopsie. Pink is definitely the favorite of mine. This is actually a pinkish purple. It's a mulberry in Prismas. But I chose it as my darkest color here. Let's see how this goes. of going to do a dark outline sort of here until we get to the curve in the bow here, and then I'm going to kind of go in a little bit, I think, here. And then of course we'll smoosh it all in so that it meshes with all the other pinks I've got going on. But I'll also do some kind of probably stickles or something on the little dots on the bow, but not today. That kind of stuff is last. I guess kind of move it back kind of out more. Kind of making a heart, so to speak. Not quite decided how I'm going to do this here. This is going to be darker too. And she's got some dots and stuff for shading where you should shade. I don't know if you guys can see that very well on the video. So that's kind of helping me a little bit. My shading's going to kind of be on the outside of this too though, because that's supposed to be the inside of that bow loop, if that makes sense. Okay, next color. You know what? I'm going to grab my dark color again because I think I'm going to go around this heart. It's going to be darker down here too. There we go. Cannot believe it's summertime. I just don't understand what happened to this year, like where it went. I've heard a lot of you say this, and I know it's something that we all say, I guess, but it seems like every year just gets faster and faster. And it's like, holy cow, slow down. Wait a minute. I'm not ready. Wait for me. Wait for me, please. You know. Somebody stop this train. I can't believe Mason, my son, is going to be 20 next month. I don't even know how that happened. I don't know how that happened. But he's a very awesome young man. So, pretty proud of him. He's doing good. gonna go in every time. I don't know, see, I don't choose a dark enough color, I don't think. I didn't want it to go appear purple, so I was worried about going darker because I want this bow to be a fuchsia pink. Okay, so I say fuchsia, but fuchsia is a different color to me than it is to a lot of people. A deep pink. Does that make sense? Not like hot pink, but somewhere, I don't know, very saturated. That's why I chose Prismas, because I wanted that saturated pink and bright colors. I think this is working. I don't know. We'll see. Probably shouldn't push very hard so that I can use a darker color if I need. But I think going over it again here makes it look a lot better, a lot darker. All right, let's try putting in the other. I keep doing that. I'm gonna cause a problem. Go put in the other pinks here and see how we go. See how we do. Sorry, I'm so silent. I just don't, I'm like thinking about the bow and what I'm doing here, and I don't really have a lot to talk about anymore. Let's just finish this half, and then we'll do the sky. In the other book. Excuse me as I sniffle. Pay attention to which color you have, Dana. Ooh, I almost did a oops. All right, I'm probably gonna go in a lot and deepen this up. I know you can layer with Prismas, but you don't have to. I am ending up doing so. But we're good. Just not quite turning out how I wanted it to, so I'm trying to fix it. Well, I might work on this a lot more off camera, but that's the gist of it. I'm gonna work on it more. But I mean, it looks okay. It's just not exactly what I wanted. Maybe I'm gonna grab a darker color for the outside and move in with the darker stuff. Okay, next, Goodness gracious, I've been recording for 40 minutes already. Oh my goodness. Anyways, so I'm going to continue to work on that with my Prismas. And the next thing that I'm working on is my first page in Crystal Vogel's Enchanted Forest, I believe is what this one's translated to. Yes, the Enchanted Forest, I think is what that says right there. This one is the page that I've been working on, and it's a whip. All of these have been whips that we've been doing. Actually, this Fairy Celebration is a page I just started this month, so that was not technically a whip, so I lied. But I wanted to use some chalk pastel on the sky here. And I thought we should do that together since I've been working with pencils on the last 2 pages. So we can do something different. Okay, I have my handy dandy brush, one of these that I use with my chalk pastels, and a X-Acto knife to get the chalk. These things are messy. Oh my gosh, are they messy? But they're awesome. They're easy to use. A good medium if you're looking for something other than pencils. That's a good one to learn to use. All right, so I am gonna use, oh, sorry, I guess I could show you. I have the Mongoy Pastels set of 64. These are the chalk pastels that I have. And I think we're just gonna do a bright, cheerful sky, a blue sky here. So what, let's see. That's more of a teal. It looks blue on your screen. I don't really want to go dark. They don't really have like a, I was looking for, okay, this looks dark blue, but I wonder if when I lightly apply it, it'll probably be much lighter. Hold on a second. Okay. And you just scrape some off. It's usually a palette that you're using, but I am going to use this cardstock. Where is my palette? I'll do the palette, sorry. That way I don't miss some that goes into the paper. All right, I just have a little palette that I got from Amazon that's cheap. You can buy it for like $5 for 2. So I just have that here, and then you just lightly scrape some off. That might be way too bright, but we'll see. I'm just going to use a little bit for now. Try not to get it everywhere. Put the lid, always put the lid back on this thing. Good Lord. Hurt myself. Okay. Try to make sure I don't have a ton of chalk on my hands and before I touch the page. And I am just going to, let's see, kind of put some here and there. I might grab a lighter blue as well since this is so dark, but we'll see. I'm gonna load the brush with some chalk and just kind of spread it around in the bristles so that it's kind of more evenly, because it'll congregate in one spot. And I kind of tap so that there's not a ton of excess. And then I just decide where I want things. Okay, I need to move that. Yeah, that's a lot more. Ooh, that's blue. Okay, that's okay. We're good. Like that. And why is there a line? Great. there's a line on, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a line there. It's okay. It's all right. I think I'm gonna go, and it erases really well, so don't worry about going over other elements on the page. If you've never used chalk pastels, you can totally erase it, and it's super easy. Okay, and I'm not doing the whole entire thing. I think it'll be good to just be darker around other elements. I think I'm going to use a lighter blue in between everything here. A little bit goes a long way. Oh God, there's quite a bit of oh, that's dark. Oh well, I can buff it out. It'll buff out maybe a little bit. It's fine. I think I'm gonna put a little more here. But to me, chalk pastels go on a little bit easier. Like you don't have to worry so much about dark spots like you do with like the distressed inks or stuff. I still love the inks, but they're not as complicated as those to use, especially since you don't have to worry about the stuff around it because you just take an eraser. If you have one like mine, which is very small and electric, I adore this one. It's one I got from Amazon. It's AFMAT, and it has, oh, this is almost gone. This is a bad example. It has very small eraser and a larger one that you can interchange, and it doesn't have batteries. You can just charge it from the bottom here, so it works really well. But you just go in and you erase just like that. Anyways, let me finish up here real quick. I think I'm going to put a little bit here. I actually don't think I should get a different color blue. I think I can just move around the stuff I'm got going on here into just the white areas, and it'll appear as a lighter blue. Yep, I was right. There's definitely some darker spots that I did not necessarily intend for, but there's always that kind of stuff happening on my pages. Always. Oh, sigh. It's okay. Oh, you know what that is? Oh, I'm upset now. So I use these little tabbies, right, to mark my pages, and the tab was right there. You see it? And now, oh, grrr. Well, that's annoying. Noted. It's like the sticky stuff. I can't feel anything there, but it sure left something, didn't it? Interesting. Okay, well, so this is gonna be my sky, you guys. Once everything else is colored and these wispies are going to be all white and floaty, I'm going to put a little bit more color here though, so that I can do white. But yeah, that is going to be my sky for this page. That really bothers me. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to cover that up either. I feel like if I put more chalk on it, it's just going to make it more pronounced. So I probably should just leave it the way it is, or it'll just be worse, you know? Anyways, chalk pastels. And these, you know, they're not that expensive either. And they, if you use them sparingly, they'll last you forever. Not forever, you know what I mean, for a long time. But let me put this closed so that I don't make a mess somewhere else. All right, well, okay. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. We would love to have you be part of the community. If you have already, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. And have a great rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you in the next video.